What's up, YouTube? Brad Hoover from Rants here. Alright, so Hocus Pocus, Black Flame has finally been extinguished for the first time since 1993, and we will be getting to see Hocus Pocus 2 at the end of 2022. This is really cool. We got to see a little teaser that Disney produced. I've been looking forward to this film for almost 30 years now. I remember seeing the original one and just being absolutely enamored by it. I think it's just brilliant all the way around. It's a fun story. It's got enough humor to it to, really keep it fresh every single time that I see it. Basically, the only movie for me when it comes to Halloween that encapsulates the exact same kind of horror comedy feel to it, something that I want to watch every Halloween, is Beetlejuice. Now, I'm still waiting on the sequel to that one, which I don't think we'll be getting that anytime soon. But as far as Hocus Pocus 2 is concerned, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I feel like this is 29 years too late to a certain extent. I feel like this movie should have been out by 1995, but hey, you know what? Better late than never. So let's read some news about this and see just who's going to be returning. Is it going to be the old cast, new cast? 11 new cast members will actually be in this film. I don't know how that's exactly going to work, but let's see if it's some of the witches that's going to be recast. It says Walt Disney Studios released a 30-second teaser on Halloween, which features the Black Flame candle and an announcement of new and returning cast members, including stars of the original 1993 film Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy, who will reprise their roles as the bewitching and villainous Sanderson sisters for the upcoming sequel. Hocus Pocus 2 is set to be released in the fall of 2022. Glad they're going to bring back the entire cast. That cast, besides Bette Midler, looks so completely different now. I wonder how they're going to do this. Is there going to be a lot of de-aging when it comes to a lot of this? Like I said, Bette Midler still kind of looks the exact same as what she did back almost 30 years ago. But Sarah Jessica Parker and Kathy Najimy, I don't know about that one. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how they're going to play, a more aged version of those same characters, and whether or not they'll do like some de-aging technology to make them kind of look like they did 30 years ago, really. Goes on to state, joining the returning witches are newcomers Whitney Peak, Lila Buckingham, Melissa Escobedo, Doug Jones, Tony Hale, Sam Richardson, Hannah Waddingham, Juju Brenner, Freud Gutierrez, Taylor Henderson, and Nina Kitchen, all in currently undisclosed roles. Richardson's casting was announced earlier in October. The Hocus Pocus 2 was announced in early 2020, with Midler, Parker, and Najimy set to reprise their roles as Winifred, Sarah, and Mary Sanderson, respectively. The Hocus Pocus sequel will be directed by Ann Fletcher with a script from Jen D'Angelo from Workaholics, which I actually really love that series, so that's going to be actually kind of cool to see how she works this one. And is slated to arrive on Disney Plus in 2022. According to Midler, all three Sanderson sister actors have seen and approved of the script outline. Not being, part of Disney Plus, that doesn't bother me. It's kind of like one of those made-for-television things used to be kind of sucky back in the day. But with all these streaming services putting out really stuff that is just as good as what we would see or expect in a Hollywood blockbuster, that don't bother me so much. I'm actually glad that it's a Disney Plus, going to be shown on Disney Plus. Easier to see, you don't have to go to theaters to see it. They presented us with an outline, and after we picked ourselves up off the floor, because it's been 27 years, we looked at it, and I think all of us agreed that it was pretty great, Midler said. I'm glad she's willing to reprise this character after all these years. Most people, you look at Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford, I was really shocked to see that they brought him back for Solo. Because for so long, he's just been kind of like, I don't want no more to do with that franchise. So I'm glad Midler is excited to replay that role that really was, to me, one of the better roles that she's ever played. Which I'm not really a huge Midler fan, but I loved her in that movie. I thought she was perfect for that movie. Original Hocus Pocus director Adam Shankman will not be returning in a directorial capacity for the sequel. However, he will be assisting the film as an executive producer. As heartbroken as I am that I won't be able to direct my friends Betty, Sarah Jessica, and Kathy in what is sure to be nothing short of a major event for Disney Plus due to scheduling conflicts, I couldn't be more pleased to be handing over to the reins to Anne, who has brought so much laughter and joy into people's lives with her previous work. Shankman said when the sequel was announced, I am still grateful and proud to help shepherd this ingenious project as executive producer alongside producer Lynn Harris, whom I have loved and admired as a colleague and friend since she helped get me the job choreographing Boogie Nights. And then it just goes on basically to state, that hey, it is going to, it's past history and so forth. This gets me excited. I knew that they were going to be making a new one, but it's almost kind of like one of those rumors that you hear. You kind of get word, okay, they're thinking about something, but kind of like the way it was with Beetlejuice. We've heard rumors before. We've heard almost certainties that there was going to be a Beetlejuice 2 film coming out, and then, they always die down. So I'm glad they're continuing with this project. I cannot wait for this project to be finished and be released on Disney Plus. I cannot wait to introduce my children to the newer version of this. And hopefully they'll love it as much as I loved the original back in the day. But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think down below. Are y'all glad that Hocus Pocus 2 is finally being released? Let me know what your favorite Halloween movies are and your Halloween traditions down in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching.